What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm Biscuit Dog, and we're still in Fat City with major projects on the go. So, I've had a few problems in between episodes. A bunch of stuff isn't working properly, and it's really starting to tick me off. I've done everything I can to try and work it out, but it's just not getting worked out. I've got a feeling some of the stuff around here is broken. I mean, a lot of the stuff has been here for ages. Maybe we'll just call it general wear and tear. That's probably what happened. So a bunch of my research stuff was also missing from interior and exterior design. So what I did was, rather than have just the vanilla exterior and interior design, I've added the research stuff so that we don't have to go find the blueprints, just to check what we had. And pretty much all of it was stuff we had already. There were 3 items that we didn't have already, but I'm researching those anyway. It's only 3 items and they're not major items. I think it was the mercenary tent, the scrap tent, and the throne. And those are the only 3 items we didn't legit find out in the world, or have before. So, good news about that though is, there's fancy rug blueprints in there. Oh yes! So the fancy rug blueprints we lost, we now have them again. Which is great news. It's also great news for Bookmark, because, what was that about? How rude. Because she gets to do more research. So it's pretty much a win-win. What the hell is going on with these people? What are we doing? What are we doing? That is very odd. People are acting very strange around here lately. Anyway, what are we gonna do? So most of the stuff that we're researching now is like cannibal buildings, swamp buildings, all the stuff we had before. Pretty simple stuff, but it's gonna help us in the construction of Fat City greatly. Okay, so here's what I've kind of found. This building, which is one of our first buildings, half of the machines in here just don't work at all. It's the oddest thing. Do we have problems? Are we good? Looks like we're good. Okay, so if we take the electronics bench, Fly can use that no problem, right? Looks like he's having some problems, but that's par for the course. If we set him to use, he should be able to use it. Yeah, he can use that no problem. But if we look at the heavy armor smithy, if we get him to use that, damn it, he's done it this time. But I'd say 80% of the time, they don't work on the armor smithy, so who knows what that's about. Obviously, when I want to show you guys the thing not working, he does it perfectly, but usually this doesn't work. What else have we got? We've got a bunch of other problems in here as well. Chain armor crafting bench also only works like 50 or 60% of the time. Let's see if we can use that. Everything's working perfectly now. Damn it! Chainmail sheets are working fine as well, so maybe I should hold off on destructing this whole building. Okay, so I've been giving the layout of Fat City a whole bunch of thought. Things aren't going that well around here. Like I said, a bunch of stuff is broken, and a bunch of things aren't working properly. Looks like everything's working fine now though, so that's odd. But anyway, so here's my new idea. I know plans change around here all the time, but I think I've got a solid one now. Okay, the new idea involves demolishing this entire wall. I mean, like you guys were saying, it would be better if this wall was just a little further out. So why don't we do it like that? One of you even suggested that we include this copper within the walls of Fat City. I thought that was a pretty good idea. So what I was thinking is we kind of extend this wall all the way out to the copper. Even if we just have a little corner of the copper within the walls, it should be fine, and we should be able to build the wall through the copper. But if we can't, we could always go around. And then, all the way down here. Yes, so that would involve Fly's magnificent wall being destroyed all the way up to this point. All the way up to this gate, basically. And then, so what we do is not include a gate this time, just take the wall up to the copper and all the way down here. And effectively, what that would do is make this main busiest part of Fat City double wide. So we could really get some street formations going in here. And I think this is probably a good idea for more than one reason. A, everything's really stretched out around here, so what we could do, if we extended this whole bit, is kind of consolidate some of our facilities into one spot, making it less likely for people to have to run long distances in between buildings to get stuff done. I think that's probably quite a good idea. So then all the stuff that's in this building, we could just make another building over here and jam it all into there. Likewise, once we've made the epic farming complexes, our bakery will kind of be defunct because all that stuff will be inside the farming complexes anyway. So we could get rid of this building, either get rid of or repurpose. Nothing's broken in this building, so I don't think there's anything wrong with the building. We could use it. But what this would afford us is a whole bunch more space and kind of time to rethink the layout of Fat City. So like I said, we could have everything: food production, clothing facilities, fabric production, everything down on this side of Fat City. And then keep Dusty's scrapyard down here, maybe extend this as well. Because let's face it, this second bar, the place that everyone was supposed to hang out, no one really hangs out here, because the only people down here are Dusty and the people who are working for him at any one time. Same goes with the hospital. It's a great facility, but it's not in the right place. People have to walk for miles, and it's no good the doctor hanging out here while everyone's getting beaten up down here. Same with the police station, really. No one really hangs out in the police station. So these are kind of 3 dead buildings, although all the stuff happening here is very busy all the time, and we've got loads of stuff to build, and it would be nice to give Dusty a proper house. So maybe we extend this fence all the way down here, just to include this whole corner of Fat City, and we make this kind of the industrial zone, right? Then we have the commerce zone here. Once we've extended the walls, we could have all the main stuff down here. And in this corner, where the copper will be, we could have like our mining sector. So I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that there's some pretty good resources in this corner. Check that out. Stone, 100%. That's great. Ore mine, 95%. So that's pretty good. Not bad at all. So we could have all the mining we needed in this corner right here, including iron, copper, stone, everything. And then we could do a bunch of storage for those resources and have like a one-stop mining shop. So it seems like a really big distance, and things are kind of starting to lag out here, so we can't get too crazy. But if we clean up some of this other crap, I think it'll work pretty well. So essentially, delete or repurpose these 3 buildings. Definitely delete this wall, because what's the point of having extra polys? If this town's going to be so big, we might as well keep it as clean as we possibly can. All the extra unused models and polys are just taking up space, and with a city of this size, it's really not that convenient. Okay, let's explain this quickly. So Fergus has a house. It's not nestled in the mountains, but it is totally in the ocean. Not totally. I mean, you can get up it without getting wet. I like it, though, because it affords him a brilliant sea view. Look at that. We've still got some wall issues, but that's going to be gone in a minute. No need to worry. I really like this. He can come out on his balcony and just take a big breath of the sea air. I think that's really cool. What I was thinking is making this like Millionaire's Row. So all the important characters like Rat Boy and the Keeper and maybe Hungry Sally, all the old school champs can live down here on the water's edge. So we give Fergus this massive one, and then we give them the smaller ones, the Outpost 3 I think it's called. So we could have this one here, and then dot a bunch of other outposts down here. Problem being, our barracks are now built and over here. So what I was thinking of doing with the barracks was demolishing this one and moving it over here. Just so that we've got more prime property down here. Even this one, maybe moving it a little closer up towards the gate. But for now, I think this wall's in the right place. I'd like to sink this gate in a little bit, but that's not really a project for now. We're not going to die if that gate doesn't move. So, like I said, we're going to have to demolish all these walls. So I know you can demolish these by clicking on them and clicking dismantle. There's a reason I don't like to do that, though. Often the salvage building materials and stuff just get kind of hung up in midair. Let's try this one. Let me save first. Alright, good. Let's try this one and see where the building materials end up. Let's try like a tougher one. Dismantle. Dismantle. Wow. That seems fine. That's gonna make things a lot tidier. We might as well just do that now. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're not gonna be able to get to some of these building materials, but at least they're not like floating in midair. That's gonna make things a little more streamlined around here as well. Yes, good. Okay, this is working. Oh no, look. See? Sometimes this happens. Yeah, that can get tricky, because you'll have stuff just floating in midair forever if people can't reach it. Don't look at all the severed cannibal arms. Look at this place. It's just a trash pile of severed arms. It keeps going. Look at this. Look at this. Just disgusting, discarded meat piles as far as the eye can see. And I've got somebody on hauling corpses, but apparently they don't haul arms and legs. So this place is just littered with cannibal arms and legs. It's pretty gruesome. It's actually not as bad as it was. Maybe some of them are despawning. Maybe they disappear after a while. Look at that. I mean, we can't have this on the streets of Fat City. It's disgusting. So, yeah, ones that I can reach, I'm not going to dismantle like that. I'm going to dismantle them old school, so that this doesn't happen. That's mighty inconvenient. These look low enough to grab, but sometimes they're like way up in the sky, which is not cool at all. Okay, so that's going to help us. And that's basically the idea behind the new layout, I think. So we've got a lot of stuff to move. I've made a few costly mistakes, like this shouldn't be here. This is okay here, but I prefer it closer to the gate, just so that it's out of the water, really. Whoever's general of the army, I'm thinking probably Rat Boy. We could move his mansion just south of this, so that his army's on hand at all times. That would make probably the most sense. Or alternatively, yay, fences, good. Alternatively, we could move one of these up here. That's also a thing we could do, especially now that we're going to move this wall out of the way. This is going to create loads and loads of possibilities. I think this is the right move, because people are just kind of too spread out around here. It's fine to have zones. So it's okay that Dusty and these guys work here, because they have everything they need pretty much all the time. We're using the hemp farm quite a lot as well, so we might keep that. I don't know. But these three, completely useless. On to the next business. You guys will notice that the watchtower is missing. And that is on purpose. I tried every single thing you guys suggested, even the highly risky moving the tower in the editor, and they still couldn't get in. And then I kind of canvassed it from the outside, looking for the AI cores, and it appears that they weren't there either, so I was just like, screw it, this tower is completely broken, I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's not the end of the world. We can always get more AI cores. Let's face it, we've stolen them multiple times from most of the places you can get them, so we're not really going to have a problem with that, other than the time it takes to get there. Obviously, the cool thing about that is it frees up more space. So, once this wall's moved over, we're going to have to delete all of these wells as well, but that's okay because I've got a few plans for farms and wells. These wells are just all over the place and it's completely untidy. So, if I have my way, this building will be completely gone, all the storage around it will be completely gone. All the stuff inside this building will be gone, and Fat City will be much wider. The other cool thing about moving this wall out is it means we'll get a chance to kind of recess this gate, which is super handy. So we'll move the gate a little bit forward, but not as forward as the wall. So there'll be a little recess, and it'll make it way easier to guard, because obviously we're going to have ramps going up the wall, and we can have the city watch guarding from the top. That should be great. Okay. Next order of business. Whew! There's so much going on around here right now. So I'm starting to form a uniform for the City Watch, aka the Samurai, and things are looking pretty good. I've made them all police helmets, as you can see. What I wanted to do was give them all guardless katanas and either crossbows or clubs, and then have them as a police force. Currently, they're all wearing samurai leg plates, but all of them are stolen, because I don't think we can make any right now. So we're gonna have to pick new pants for them. Probably sneaky chain pants or samurai cloth pants. Probably samurai cloth pants, and most likely mercenary leather armor for now. That's gonna be their uniform. And then whatever we decide for shirts and boots. But boots are probably gonna be samurai boots, because they don't need to be fast really. They're just the tanks that protect us while we're at home. Okay, so that's them. The Raptor clan are getting their ninja outfits ready as well, kind of. I really wish we could make ninja masks, but we don't know how. So all our ninja masks are stolen, and that kind of presents its own problems. But I have made them some grass basket hats. Basket hats, yes. I'm basically putting these guys in the most stealthy equipment that we can make. So unfortunately we can't make ninja rags, but we can make ninja gis and ninja pants. Those don't have any buffs to them, but they also don't have any stealth penalties. So we're probably going to use just the bog standard ninja outfit for now, and once we can make ninja masks, we'll all wear those, because they're cool as hell. But the main thing with our ninja is stealth. So, stealth bags, stealth everything we can get. Obviously they're going to be going on, like, secret reconnaissance missions and breaking into towns, or whatever they decide to do, so they're going to need to be as quiet and stealthy as possible. That's the focus with the ninja outfits. Things are going pretty well though. Like I said, take a look at Braum. 90 stealth. That's pretty badass, man. If I can get everybody to 90 stealth, we're not going to have a problem. But as you can see, we've got quite a while to go. A lot of them are wearing completely the wrong clothes, but we'll get into that at some point. Slim Jim, what are you doing? Ah, yes, good. Feeding the building materials machine. That's what I like to see. So, yeah, everybody's kind of working now, and we've kind of worked out what everybody's doing. It doesn't look like everybody's working right now. Sometimes the farmers hang out waiting for the farm to grow, but that's normal, I suppose. Alrighty, what's next? Okay, so spring bat production has gone very badly. We ran out of crossbow parts halfway through making the spring bat. But I wasn't going to discard the half-made spring bat, so what I did was I made another crossbow crafting table, and I'm making spring steel like crazy. Let's just go in here and see how much spring steel we got. Because we've got to make as many crossbow parts as possible. I thought it would only use 2 or 3 crossbow parts. I was wrong, you guys. It needs loads of parts. Alright, we've got 18 spring steel, so almost time to start making crossbow parts on a large scale. But I think we used 5 crossbow parts on the spring bat so far, and that's how much we've built. Not great. Not great. But don't worry, you guys. We're going to get it built. We're going to get it built so hard that I had to make an extra table. But things are going pretty well now. I think it shouldn't be long before we've got loads of crossbow parts and a working new spring bat. Let's see, let's take a look at Slave's stats and see what a crossbow smithy is now. Crossbow smith 47, that's really not bad at all. Okay, he's definitely our go-to man for the building of crossbows. Wow, man. Okay, that was just a little update because I've pretty much goofed everything I've built so far already. Half this wall's coming down. This entire wall's coming down. Both of these buildings are moving. Oi. These 3 are getting destroyed or repurposed. These 3 are most likely getting destroyed or repurposed. All these wells have to go. Lots and lots of work to do. But on the plus side, food's going pretty well. We fed all our raw stuff and I bought a bunch of fish for the animals. So they're eating rice and fish at the moment. I've got someone transferring food from this container to those ones, which is why this container is empty. But we've got quite a lot of food still. Pretty much 3 full barrels of food. So things are looking okay. It looks like we're able to sustain this many people with the farm that we've got right now. Which is really nice, because that means we can take our time with the amazing farming complexes and not screw them up. Okay, I've got lots and lots of stuff to do. If you guys think I'm making a big mistake by demolishing half of Fat City, do let me know. But like I said, most of the stuff I pointed out, we don't even use it because it's too far away. So definitely this bar and the police station have to move. And what better place than the new grounds that will open up when we build this new wall. So let me know what you guys think about my plan. I think it's a much better plan than we had before. Well... That is, it is a plan, and before we didn't really have one. So this is probably, we're probably heading in the right direction for Fat City. So let me know what you guys think. If you have better ideas, please put them down in the comments. But like you can see, I got loads and loads of work to do, you guys. So wish me luck, cause this is gonna take a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Uh-oh, what is going on? Pathetic. You. Clean his weapons so he may not slight us again. Alright, cool. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, you guys. Peace!